President Trump takes the first step on one of his first campaign promises to build the wall.
Beginning today, the United States of America gets back control of its borders, gets back its borders.
Now, with executive action, he directs the Department of Homeland Security to start building it immediately along the 1,900-mile-long border with Mexico, using existing federal money to get it started.
The Secretary of Homeland Security, working with myself and my staff, will begin immediate construction of a border wall.
President Trump tells ABC News he's also standing by his campaign pledge to make Mexico pay for it.
Will American taxpayers pay for the wall?
Ultimately, it'll come out of what's happening with Mexico. We're going to be starting those negotiations relatively soon, and we will be, in a form, reimbursed by Mexico, which I've always said.
So they'll pay us back?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
When does construction begin?
As soon as we can. As soon as we can physically do it. We're
within months?
I would say in months, yeah. I would say in months. Certainly planning is starting immediately.
It's not clear where the existing money would come from to pay for the wall, and Congress would still need to approve any new funding to build it. Trump himself has estimated the cost around $10 billion. But today's move also means beefing up manpower on the border, 5,000 additional Customs and Border Protection officers. And in a second executive action signed today, the president is increasing deportations of undocumented immigrants, tripling resources for enforcement and withholding funding from so-called sanctuary cities when local municipalities refuse to turn over undocumented immigrants to federal authorities.
We are going to get the bad ones out, the criminals and the drug dealers and gangs and gang members and cartel leaders. The day is over when they can stay in our country and wreak havoc.
It all happens on the same day. A high-level Mexican delegation is here in Washington meeting with Trump's top advisors. It's the first official meeting with a foreign government after the White House unveiled its America First policy. And one day after the Mexican foreign minister railed against a border wall and Mexico's potential price tag.
We recognize that the United States has the right to build a wall, even though we don't like it. But it is another thing to try to get a neighboring country to pay for the construction. We have said many times that that is unacceptable.